Hello everyone, my name is Al. Welcome to Cinephile. Sorry if I look a little weird today, disheveled. I had a video idea planned, had to completely scrap it, start over, because I didn't want to cross the picket line. But in this video today, I'm going to be sharing with you my Criterion collection. I have 25 of their standard Blu-rays, all purchased at least half off during either their 50% off sale or the Barnes & Noble biannual 50% off sale. I'm just gonna share those with you, and I hope this can help you decide if you want to purchase some. There's a lot of Wes Anderson, just brace yourself, but yeah, enjoy! Okay, so the first film I have to talk about today is Rushmore. I really appreciate Wes Anderson's entries into the Criterion collection because typically he includes lots of fun inserts and film-related things into the discs. So in this one we have a little insert and a map, which I will be showing you. Overall, he's one of my favorite directors, so I believe I have every entry into the Criterion collection that they currently have. And I just wanted to say that I will be fixing the overhead lighting at some point in this. So next I have Do the Right Thing, directed by Spike Lee, obviously a pretty iconic film. This is by number 97. This is another film that has a lot of really cool features on it, and I particularly really enjoy the included booklet in here, but I also think that the art on the inner sleeve here is really, really gorgeous. I love the art style on this. But yeah, here's the look at the booklet. It's pretty thick. Has like scripting details and such. Next is In the Mood for Love, another iconic film. This is spine number 147. The first time I watched this was actually for a film course in college, and I just think the cinematography is absolutely gorgeous. Directed by Kar-wai. It includes a little booklet, which I think has some really gorgeous pictures in it. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. Next is one of my favorite films ever made, My Own Private Idaho, starring River Phoenix and Keanu Reeves. I think this is River Phoenix's best performance he ever had. I do think that Running on Empty might be the better film in my opinion, but the cinematography here is absolutely wild, and I think this film is really, really gorgeous. I also love like what this includes. I think the booklet in this Criterion Collection edition is particularly really well done. It has a lot of interviews and that type of thing, which, especially when you're dealing with like a late star like River Phoenix, I just found it very interesting, and I am very grateful to have this in my collection. Next is spine number 300, which is The Life Aquatic. This is one of the 2 DVDs I have in my collection. I honestly just bought it because it was $3. It was really, really, really discounted. And so yeah, that's why I chose to buy this. I'll get the Blu-ray eventually, but I was like, for now, this is fine. $3, I couldn't pass it up. Then we have Bottle Rocket, spine number 450. I love the pink on this. Obviously, you can tell probably by now that I really love the color pink, but I think the pink looks so good with the green. Big fan of this cover art. On the inside, it includes the 75-year plan little booklet here, and I just think the artwork on this one is really cute. Now, when I said there was a lot of Wes Anderson, I was not kidding. Next is spine number 540, The Darjeeling Limited. I think this is one of Wes Anderson's most underrated films. I completely understand the critiques that people have of this. I just love like sibling dynamics, and I find this one somehow more compelling than Royal Tenenbaums, which I know is a incredibly unpopular opinion, but this one has some really cute cover art and some nice pamphlet inclusion. Here we have 12 Angry Men, which I believe might be one of the best films ever made. I'm a pretty big fan of Sidney Lumet, like, as a creator. Like I already mentioned, Running on Empty is an incredible film, also directed by him. Obviously, a lot of people know Network, 12 Angry Men, etc. This film's so good. It's black and white, iconic, court procedural type of thing. It's so good. Even if you think you would hate it, give it a chance. Here we have Spine number 651. It's Badlands, directed by Terrence Malick. This is another film that I first saw like in a class at college. It was an English class actually, and I was just absolutely infatuated with this film. Obviously you can probably tell by these choices, I really like hyper stylized filmmaking and particularly direction, and I just thought this was like absolutely stunning. So I really recommend it if you like that visualization. I'm recommending a lot of films that are like pretty well known in like film canon, to be honest. But if you haven't heard of this, or if you had heard of it and you want to check it out, again, I really recommend doing that. Here we have Fantastic Mr. Fox, another Wes Anderson. This is Spine number 700. I am actually not sure if this is a legit Criterion collection. I am almost certain I bought this from a legitimate seller. I'm not sure if it was like I'm not sure where I got it from. I bought it online. I thought through a like real place, but I've seen a lot of people have this and their edition is much thicker than mine. I'm wondering if they just have like a first print and I have a later print of this DVD, but it has all the inserts and I've watched this version and it seems like a Criterion collection. I just don't know why it looks different. So I'm assuming that it's just a different edition. Anyways, this film is fantastic. I watch it at least once a year. You'll be happy to know we're almost done with the Wes Andersons. This is Spine number 776, Moonrise Kingdom. One of my lesser favorite Wes Anderson films, which again, I know is unpopular, but whatever. However, this Criterion Collection edition is one of the favorite editions I have. I just think the inserts, the art here, the photography is absolutely stunning. I love the way it's packaged. You get this cute little postcard, you get a map. I just think it's really lovely. And again, I just love Wes Anderson's, the little features you get with his Criterion Collection editions. Next we have Spine number 905, The Breakfast Club. This is the one film that I have that I'm kind of like, I'm not exactly sure why I purchased this. Don't get me wrong, The Breakfast Club is iconic, and I think maybe I bought it because I wanted them to start doing more, how should I say, like typical iconic films in their collection, less obscure films. It's not a bad movie, like, I enjoy it. I just think compared to all my other ones, I like this one substantially less, so take that for what you will. I do think the booklet and the art here are cute. We have Women in Love, Spine number 916. This is one film that I watched on a whim because I heard it was pretty good, and I am obsessed with it. I have not watched this copy yet, the Criterion Collection edition, and I'm so excited to because I'm sure the picture quality will be so much better than how I viewed it, but I love this movie. Definitely check it out. Here we have Some Like It Hot. This is my favorite Marilyn Monroe film that I have seen. It's Spine number 950. Just an absolute joy of a movie. Let yourself be absorbed into it, and you will have the best time ever. It's so good. It's so camp. It's so fun. I'm obsessed with it. The picture quality here looks fantastic. Hedwig and the Angry Inch is Spine number 982. This is another one of those films in my collection that I have very like critical opinions on. I really love some aspects of it and I really don't like other aspects of it. However, I do think that for the time it was made, it was iconic, and also the music in this is so fun. I love it. And yeah, the booklet's really cool. Just the picture quality on this edition is great. Spine number 1025, The Grand Budapest Hotel. This is my favorite film ever made. This is the film that got me into movies and actually caring about movies. on a Conscious Level, directed by Wes Anderson. This edition is just stunning. I love the pink, love the blue, love the art style. All the inserts are incredible, and I think I'm just gonna kind of let this play for you to see, but yeah. Here we have Portrait of a Lady on Fire, spine number 1034. This has one of my favorite cover arts on it, as well as internal art. I don't know if I've watched this particular disc yet. This is one of those movies that I have to watch once and then not watch for like at least a year or two, because it just has that kind of emotional hit for me. It's a gorgeous film. This edition is really stunning. Memories of Murder, directed by Bong Joon-ho, spine number 1073. Bong Joon-ho, an incredible director. Memories of Murder was one of those ones that I could not find anywhere in high quality to watch or to stream or to rent. So when they released this, I absolutely scooped it up, and let me tell you, it's a completely different experience. The Worst Person in the World, spine number 1132. It's kind of just one of those movies where it's hard to explain what happens, but it's basically kind of like a cringe-fell main character who just keeps making the worst decision ever, and is somehow the worst thing you've ever watched, but the best thing you've ever watched at the same time. Very simple yet complex. Definitely love it. Here we have The Power of the Dog, spine number 1158. I was very happy to see a Netflix original in the Criterion Collection. I know they have some streaming originals, but the more chances we get to have streaming media on physical releases, the more excited I get. I really, really, really think that it's devastating that we don't have physical releases of some of these streaming things. Again, I have not watched this particular disc, but I'm very excited to. Triangle of Sadness is a really divisive, I feel like, recent release. It's spine number 1178 in the Criterion Collection. I, however, love this movie. I think it's funny, a little bit bonkers, kind of like Lord of the Flies, but a modern telling of it with not just young boys on an island. So I guess maybe not like the Lord of the Flies that much, but anyway, I love it. I watched this particular disc with my family. They all really, really liked it. They were kind of intrigued in it. I accidentally ripped it there. Don't know how that happened, if that was me or if it came like that, but it's a great movie. These next two are the few in the collection that I have not seen. I have never fully watched Thelma and Louise. I have seen several scenes in it in screenwriting and film classes as examples of great dialogue and plotting. I'm excited to finally watch this whole movie because we've never sat down and properly watched the whole thing in any class or anything I've ever taken. The booklet here looks really great. I'm obsessed with the cover art, so I'm very excited to get this. This and the next one were the two most recent pickups. This is a French film. I don't speak French. I believe it's pronounced petite maman. So sorry if that's completely wrong. I'm very excited to watch this. It is by a director I absolutely adore. This particular film is incredibly hard to find anywhere with English subtitles, so I'm extremely excited to finally watch this. It is spine number 1181, and I cannot speak on the actual disc itself, but the cover art is beautiful. Okay, so please forgive me that these are slightly out of order. Here is Royal Tenenbaums, again directed by Wes Anderson. I somehow lost the footage and then found it again, so again, apologies that these are out of order. The spines will be numbered, and obviously in the description you'll see that I have everything time-stamped, but I love the art on this. It's pink, okay? What can I say? This, again, maybe another controversial statement. Not my favorite Wes Anderson. I don't think it's, like, bad or anything. I think it's good, like, very good. Maybe I just think some of his other ones are slipped down a bit more. Again, the inserts in this are great. I love the art style that we have going on here. The little maps and details are just fantastic. And then here we have Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, a film that I never would have purchased. I actually found this at a thrift store, again, for probably $2 and something, and I just could not leave it behind. I have not seen it in any form, let alone this one, but here it is, if you are interested. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I definitely want to get more films, particularly Watermelon Woman, Malcolm X, and Uncut Gems are kind of on my list. They're all iconic films in completely different ways, so yeah. If you like this, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Thank you!